as we continue on. This is part number 3 of the Gator 2.0 build, and today I'm going to be doing engine mock-up and rear suspension. That means trimming out the body, trying to figure out where we're going to put the 212, and getting the back done, because the seat's sitting too high. I don't like that. But we got to see what the suspension's going to be like before we start chopping anything away. Plus, I don't even know where the engine's going to sit. So I'm going to pull the box off and then trim away until we can fit the 212. I'm thinking it's going to go right in here. So yeah, game on. Nice. I'll cut right straight down. Okay, before I do anything stupid, I'm going to pull this body off before I hit something underneath it. Good thing is, at least, I left this body intact. It should be able to come right off. It's pretty damn sweet. Sweet! Let's cut it up now. Okay. Getting there. Bingo. More to the plastic pile. Bust out the broom. That was pretty good. The whole engine sits right in here. This engine doesn't even have the torque converter on it yet. It's time to cut a little more, I think. Perfect. Not as clean as I wanted, but I'll take it. Okay. A little black to get everywhere. Come on, little engine. Fit. Kind of. Whew. I like that. I don't mind that. Okay. Yes. Yes, that's where it's going to be. Take a look, guys. This is cool. She fits in there real nice. It's going to need a torque converter, but that's an engine in there. And room for your feet, which I'm kind of stoked. Okay, let's try sitting a seat on top of all this crap. I guess I can put all this back on, which is what I'm going to do. If I can keep this panel anyways. I don't know. We might not be able to, we'll see. I'd like to, yes. Will it? I don't know. I think somewhere in there is where it's going to end up. You can cut this tab off, it does nothing. Okay, stick the seat in. Can the seat go lower? Not by much. The body's not even attached by anything. We're gonna have to use the original hoop for under the seat and then attach that rack, I think, over there. All underneath to make it so it has everything we need. Agreed that the tire sits too high though, right? Do you guys see that? Even if you tip it so it looks better.
Dad.
Yep.
It looks better.
It does look better, doesn't it? There's an engine in there now too, Autumn. Just gonna try and...
Yeah, I know.
I don't think it'll hold me. No, not gonna hold me. These parts will hold me. Aha!
It's hot. Ha! Let's try.
You can try. Go ahead. I'll watch it. I just don't think the seat will hold me. I'm big and heavy. Go ahead.
Oh my god.
Sit down.
Hold me.
Okay, guys, I gotta let the GoPro charge and I gotta go get my kids from school. So when we get back, me and you and Autumn here, we're gonna keep working on the little mini Gator. Starting to look like something now. What?
It's coming.
Right? Looks cool, eh?
Yes.
I'll see you guys in a bit.
Hey, Dad.
What? Everybody's fighting. That's just normal around here, so that's good. So one thing I noticed, guys, is that axle is sitting too far forward. So I'm going to cut the frame again in where I just tacked it and then lengthen the frame by 2 inches, which is going to give me more room for the engine and the frame and all the suspension parts and everything like that, because I don't want to weld anything else up until I stretch it by 2 more inches, I'm thinking. So I'm going to put you guys on the stand and I'm going to get to it on this one. I can't piss around with it anymore, so I'm going to like fly through cutting this thing. Next day, guys. I spent some time on it this morning, grinding everything down, just so it looked, I don't know, half decent, not so booger weldy. So I cleaned up all the dingleberries that were on the frame, and I roughed it up with the Dremel a little bit. It looks okay. It seems really, really strong. I'm not gonna lie, I've stood on this now, and it holds my weight. Which means, you know, that's like 160 pounds right in the, or 180, I don't know, maybe even more than that now. No idea. But anyways, it holds me right in the middle of it, trying to bounce and try and see if I can bend it. And it doesn't bend, so I'm gonna leave that for now and then move on to mock-up. So right now, you guys are gonna chill, and I'm gonna stick the body on this thing and see how close we are to getting, well, everything's moved back 2 inches, so hopefully we got more engine room, and you know, more everything, the shock, everything, seat. So yeah, let's throw the body on. Throw this on. There's the body on. It's not, there's no body mounts yet. I like the wheel sitting back farther. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, that whole back half, that's 2 inches farther back. This was sitting way up here before the chopping section. I think that looks way more in proportion to that fender. Plus, we're still forward enough for me to do nice wheelies. I like it. I wouldn't go much more. I mean, maybe an inch. I could have gone a little more. Splitting hairs though. You guys are sitting in front of the pile, the growing pile from this thing. I'll show you what we have. All the pieces, I've been keeping them. So far, that's what we got for the pile of the old Gator. It's a pretty substantial pile we got going. There's not much left to eat of the little Gator. I'm not gonna worry about it too much anyways. So, I'm gonna grab the Honda. I'll sit you guys here and we'll try and stuff the engine in, see if we got any better clearance on that. And then seat, and then start chopping things. I'm gonna do the hoop next. The part that's underneath the bed of the Gator, and it holds the shock as well. It looks like a hoop. Looks like this. So this thing has to get cut up. So I'll be cutting that up. But before we do that, let's throw this Honda on. Let's see if the Honda fits still, or fits better. Aw, Thor, you don't take nothing from her. So what I'm looking at right now, guys, is not only the fact that the engine's in there relatively. One, we have no room for this air filter. She's gonna need an air filter, so we're gonna have to, I don't know, think of something. Be nice if it had a snorkel. So this is where the engine's gonna sit, as far as I can tell. I'm sure it's gonna take a little bit more tweaking around to get it to sit where we want, but that looks pretty good to me. And see if that sits low enough, because I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. So I'm cutting that floor out. It's too far back. He's never going to be able to reach the steering wheel. That's pretty good. So all I'm doing right now is I'm cutting around the seat. The marks aren't perfect, but I don't care. Okay. Next thing I want to do, I don't know, should I cut through everything? Or should I leave that bottom under? Let's pull this under panel off real quick. And then cut through everything. I think, what do you think? Because I'm going to be cutting all the way over here. I don't want to cut anything but the bed. Well, the seat. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, so first I'm gonna pull it off. I'm gonna cut this out real quick, and I'll bring it right back. Choppy, eh? So yeah, this is what it looks like right now. We're gonna have to figure out a way to start supporting it across for the seat and the hoop, and I think we'll do the hoop next, because then we'll know where the seat can actually sit on, because this is just so flimsy now, and then we'll support it all in after we get the hoop, because I don't know how much more to cut off, other than it looks like I need to take some more off the sides. But either way, we're actually pretty close with coming through. She needs a little bit more trim. So before we do anything else, I'm gonna stop with the tailgate, take everything off, and I'm gonna do that hoop for underneath, and that's gonna hold the shock and somewhere for this seat to actually sit on that's not plastic. Give me 4 minutes to set up. Okay, get you guys all up to speed. This is the hoop. They used to be on the back here, and I cut it down because I think I'm gonna have to like step it up here to clear the engine in case we ever want to go to a bigger engine. So basically the hoop stops just here shy before the engine, and we will need to trim a little bit more of the body. So right now, what am I doing? I was trying to make this hoop attached to there. So I'll have to make some relief cuts in this tube to bend these over, because these two here are too far this way. Not a funny cut, I can tell you that. Bend her a little more. Power! Put in the power. How's that? Okay. I don't care about perfection. I care about close enough. Finally, I messed with the shock a few more times to try and adjust the height. Basically, that's where I've decided to keep everything. So I got two more pieces that I'm going to tack in right now. Yeah, hon? Okay, so I'm going to tack these ones in for the night and throw the body on. And that'll be it for the video, guys. And hopefully I can get this out for tomorrow morning for you guys. Okay, so that's what it looks like with the supports in. They're just tacked. Pretty good tacked, but I tacked them nonetheless. I like them, and everything's got to be painted and ground down and final welded, but it's good enough for now. I'm going to throw the body on, I'm going to call it a night, guys. And that's the end of this video. As soon as I get this body on, we kind of have a look at what it looks like. Look at that. Do that last little part. There you go. Sweet. We're still on the feet support. Still the seat on. Go. And let's throw the back on. Where's my back half? There it is. So, this is what it looks like right now. I'm happy with it, but there'll be more progress in the next video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Cheers from Canada, and I hope you guys had a great Mother's Day.